Hey guys, Ron from Clarksville Diggers. We're going to do a little swinging today. I got everything at the house, I think, called up, and I got bored. But what we're going to do today, remember that little spring that was on the property? That was near where the mess tent was and the amputation hole? I've always wanted, I'm probably not going to find anything, but I always wanted to pull a magnet through that shallow water. You just never know. So before I get doing metal detecting, this is what I'm going to do first. We're going to go down there and see if there's anything in it. This sure looks peaceful. What in the world is that? Probably a deer somewhere. Can't remember. Is this rut season? Or is that in spring? Yeah, I always wanted to bring a magnet and just pull through that just to see. Again, we got our snake boots on because this is in the middle of snake season where all the little ones are being born. We don't need to take no chances. But we got today we got the AT Pro, a workhorse. My Equinox, good machine, but you always have to charge it up. The good thing about the AT Max, AT Pro, you just slap in some fresh batteries and go. Unless you're using the wireless headphones. I think I'm gonna have to go down over there because that's pretty tall. Having a little bit of problem with my Equinox. When I try to turn the buttons on to turn it on, I have to really finagle with it. I don't like this grass being this high. I have to really move around on that push button until it finally catches. I've had the machine for quite a while. I don't know if something like that, if I'd have to take the whole machine, that and coil and everything, and mail it back or what. I'm leaving this camera on, but you got my hands full and it's bouncing all over the place. Just in case if there's any critters down here that I run into, I got a witness. Alright, down there's a spring. We're going to go and get set up and see what happens. Well, I think this is probably the best spot. Waters went down. Usually all inside, closer to the hill. There's a lot more water in it. Don't mean that we won't find anything. But I'm going to try to throw that magnet up into the hill, the little opening, and just bounce it around. And then we'll try to work a little bit. You know, I'm sure this thing was a lot deeper back then, because right on the other side of that, going up that hill up there, that's where the hospital tent was. We're just a rock's throw from amputation hole. So we're going to work this. Outside is nothing but mud. I'm sure a lot of that is that topsoil. You may not get nothing. Try to get up in this hole a little bit. All I'm doing right now, apparently, I'm just bouncing across rocks. Just to see if there's any metal. Nope. It's a little disheartening. It's a lot better if there's some water in here. It always gives you a little hope. Never really done magnet fishing, so I'm definitely no pro at it. It's a lot better if you got some water. I was just hoping I could have found something like square nail or I don't think there's anything here. Oh, yeah, you almost caught me falling in. My knee gave out. Like I said, I think this place here, if there's anything in here, it's like, I would say probably 2 feet under this mud. You know what I'm doing? Right back up there was the spring. And this runoff, this is all bedrock. This is all stone. Hopefully I don't run into a big critter. Let's get him a drink of water. You know one thing, when this thing is flowing, this be one hell of a little water park, you know what I mean? I gotta make sure these rocks ain't slippery. That's all I need in my foot. Oops, sorry about that. It's my foot giveaway. A lot of these cracks here. Look at that. See that frog? Watch him, see if I can. Hey, buddy. See that frog there? He's just chilling. He don't want to move. There's all kinds of little frogs out here. If I was a snake. Something jumped right over there. hoping it was a frog. Because if it's a snake, I ain't gonna like that. If it was a snake, it'd been more of a slither reaction. What I'm looking for is hopefully there would be a collection. An area where things, metallic items can collect. Drops down over there. It's cool and quiet. It's spooky on another way. Look at all this stone, dude. It's just a giant. Whatever's in that hole, I hope it stays in the hole. Oh! Stupid little frog jumped out behind me. That was kind of creepy. Think there's any snakes in here? Got my snake boots on, but I still don't like them. I've never been down here. Man, look at that. There's some big old drop-offs, some runoffs. What in the world? Look at all them frogs. Back in the day, now there was some Indian activity in this area. This had been one heck of an area to bathe. I think I'd see some old bottles. It's like a little bit of a dump area. Looks like some more over there too. If my knee wasn't jacked up. There's another drop off up there. That'd be a good area to find some bottles. I'm gonna need both hands here. I want to see what I can do. Okay, right there's that drop off. I've never been down here. That looks pretty. There's a toilet. A water tank, a water heater. Some piping. Don't see no old bottles. This is supposed to be a metal detecting video. But this has got my curiosity. I want to get right over there. There's things swimming in that water. More likely, it's frogs. Man, that's deep. That's a pretty deep hole. Still don't see no bottles or nothing. That goes on and on down through there. Pretty cool. I almost bet you there's a bullet down there. Okay, lad, don't give out on me now. We're gonna do something that, oh, we both don't want. See that frog? Yeah, a little frog. We are going to drop that magnet in the bottom. Alright, let's see what we can do. Like I said, that's a pretty good deep hole. And that thing is full. That would really make a... Wouldn't it be cool to find a cannonball? Alright. Let's get back on up, do something I know that works. Okay, like I said, we got the AT Pro, and I put it back on the original shaft that it came with, and because it's pretty durable. I'm not working on the Z-Link because I don't have my headphones that will adapt. I don't have them charged up, so I'm connected. That's okay. Didn't have time to charge everything up. I didn't know if I was really going to go or not. We're going to head back around that area. I pounded this area so much, but I still say that there's still things in here that I'm missing. Maybe that's one reason I want to switch up machines, because I know the sounds, the signals that the AT Pro and AT Max, what they detect. So when we run up on something, I'll bring you in on it. I'm not just gonna have you on just to watch me go everywhere. So we'll be back. Okay, I've been swinging a little bit. The machine was really quiet. A couple of targets I was hitting just iron. Got another piece of that old wood cook stove that was off of the food wagon that got blown up. I'm on Pro 0. I'm working full sensitivity because I'm not right next to the ground. I'm swinging a little bit high. I've notched out, got my iron disc set to 40, and what I'm going to do here, I'm going to eliminate because really what I'm wanting to find some bullets. So now they're going to ring in from 65, 68 to 70, and then everything else on up, which is probably going to be a little bit of trash. But the machine was a little bit quiet. And two, I needed my shaft extended just a little bit, so I unhooked it. But when I hooked it back and turned it on, if you ever disconnect your coil, press that on button. When you turn it on, keep it pressed until you hear a double beep, then let it off. That kind of recalibrates the coil to the control head, and makes everything work more in sync. Now I'm starting to hear a lot more chirps than I used to. So, that's just a little tip to throw at you. Well, Diggity dog. This is almost as good as finding the bullet. I think all this was a trash dump. And that's more, it's just this embankment's been caving in. A few things been falling. Look what we got. I think I know what it is. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know why I love these things. That's got a little bit of transparency through it. I'm putting that real early 1900s. Alright, that is cool. What we're doing, we're working in this ditch now. I was over there digging. There was some, I may just start kind of digging around in this. This is where I think a lot of debris, bottles and stuff used to collect. We're going to look around this ditch. Yeah, that's going in the collection. I think I see another one. Look at that. What do you think? Yeah. Don't break, don't break. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, that's solid milk. Yeah, that's 1800s. Yeah. Oh yeah. To me, that's as good as finding a bullet. We're in old stuff. It's all on this hillside. Looky. It was in the mid 60s, 65, 68. I thought that's gonna be pretty promising. I was just about ready to give it up. I think it's right there. It's got the feel of a bullet, of a flattened round ball. I was hoping there's going to be a button, but I'm seeing a little light white. Hey, that's okay. It's a bullet. It has been a long time since I have found a bullet. Yep. Sure enough. That's a bullet, folks. That sucker hit. And where I'm at would be on the again the attack approach from the cavalry onto the camp, heading towards where the hospital tent was. What in the heck? I don't know, hopefully that's a tree rubbing. Something scared the pee out of me. Alright. That's a piece of history. Yep, that's got the weight too. Bullet up. Okay. Well, it's probably about 3 or 4 o'clock. I've got messing around in that ditch more than anything. Trying to look around, digging. And it's really cool though we found these. I love these things. This here, you definitely can tell that's early 1900s. And this is about mid 1800s. Genuine Boyd's cap for mason jar. Like that. Cool find today. Bullet. I haven't found one of those in a long time. No round ball that took a good hit. Hit something good and hard. So that's pretty fun. That's pretty cool. AT Pro done well. First time in a while that I was cabled into it, but it was no problem. Like this one, I can turn it on and off, no problem. don't know. I might get fumbling around the Equinox, find out some way that I can open it up and to get into that board where the button is. If I can get into it, I can fix it, and then I can reseal it and make that thing waterproof. It's just trying to find out how to get into it. Well, like I said, it was short. I didn't really expect to find anything super grand, but to me, that's super grand. Anything, a little piece of history that won't get lost. You just never know about this place, you know. You go over areas each time and signal is weak and kind of go past it, and you come back later on and it's a little bit stronger. Then you dig it and boom, you know, it's a bullet. But when it starts getting colder, we're gonna walk that ditch line, and I know it goes way on down and opens up. We're gonna see what's down there one day. Well, we're gonna call it quits. We're gonna go home. Joanne and I, we appreciate y'all watching. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon. Click all, and sometimes we don't always put, you know, metal detecting stuff out. We put out a little bit of everything. Some things I think that could be of good general knowledge. And other things, we're just blowing off some steam and throwing something up. You just never know. Y'all have a blessed day. Joanne and I said bye, and we will see you again.